Yeah, I remember this crazy show that we played in Jakarta. That was the first time when our equipment went down. I think there was some problems with the drums. We had one kick. It was brutal. I mean, it was so bad, like technically, but we pulled it off. Then rocking solo was cool, but this seems to be, wow, really impressive. BermusikID on tour.
Yo Sobat Bermusik, kali ini kita lagi ada di Benteng Fastenberg Solo. Apalagi kalau bukan di acara Rockin' Solo. Kayak gimana keseruannya? Yo, let's go. Hi guys, how are you? Nergal.
I'm excited. We're going on stage in 1 hour. So yeah, cool. It's good to be back here.
Welcome to Indonesia.
Thank you.
This is your third time to Behemoth playing in Indonesia.
Third time, yes. I do remember each one of them.
Really?
Yeah, I remember this crazy show that we played in Jakarta. That was the first time when our equipment went down. I think there was some problems with the drums. We had one kick. It was brutal. I mean, it was so bad, like technically, but we pulled it off. Then rocking solo was cool, but this seems to be, wow, really impressive.
All right then. So, how do you think about Indonesia so far?
I'm loving it. I'm staying here again. After.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do you stay?
I'm not gonna tell you.
In Bali, maybe.
Maybe.
So, by the way, have you ever listened to Indonesian metal band?
Nope. Should I?
Yes, I think you should try to listen.
I'll try then.
Yes. By the way, we are curious. What music did you grow up listening to? Like, what's your favorite band? And maybe you can recommend the best metal album so far, maybe?
Well, you know what? I was started with rock music or even disco when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, of course. And then I just, catch on the rock and hard rock train, wagon, and then it get me rolling to more and more extreme directions. Anything from hard rock, heavy metal, then to speed metal, thrash, to most extreme genres like death and black metal. So I mean, the spectrum is massive, So I don't really want to know what to say, Like I love anything from fucking Iron Maiden to blasphemy,
Oh, really interesting. Now let's talk about the ESP.
Yeah.
You've been the ESP artist for a long time, right?
Almost 20 years.
Oh, almost 20 years.
Yeah, I believe it must have been 2006. I might be wrong, but I think it was 2006, a demigod cycle in US when we were introduced to ESP through our friend from Century Media, Clay Marshall. And we just drive to the offices in LA and Matt Allen. He was the former boss, yeah. And he just hooked us up, with the deal immediately, and we stuck with ESP ever since, and we love it.
What makes you so loyal with the ESP?
They seem to be very generous. They meet our demands. They would help us out with guitars, with access, in the hour of need. We just go to fucking most like extreme poles of the globe and missing instruments or something. They would just supply us with guitars. And it's three of us, Orion, the bassist, Seth, the guitarist, and myself. So I'm about to release my third signature model. So it says it all, okay? It's all quality, it's fast. We have a very good personal relation with Tony from ESP. So it's cool, it's very comfortable. It's mutual respect and mutual trust.
Your third series is the NS6, right? The NS6?
Yes.
The guitar. So what's the difference, the NS6 with previous series of your own signatures? And maybe you can tell us what is the great about this guitar?
Well, honestly, I think it's the ultimate extreme metal X. It's fucking flawless. It plays great. You'll see me tonight on stage, shredding the fuck out of. I believe I brought two of those on the tour, and it's as metal as it can be. It has great components. Pretty much each one of my signature models had the same ingredients, and it just works for me. And yeah.
Did you design the guitar by yourself?
Yes.
Really? Or the color, the shape,
yes,
everything? Oh,
yes,
nice.
and like all the details and stuff.
Oh.
As you can see, the design is pretty minimalistic. Every of those models were pretty much assigned to each of the recent album cycles. So when it's a new album, it has a new sigil. I Love You the Dark is different sigil, and then the Satanist sigil. So you can see the small details, that differ each one of them. Apart from the shape, obviously, because I use 3 different shapes. And yeah, I loved all of them, but now I just feel like using V for a foreseeable future.
Nice. So what's Behemoth's plan in 2024, next year?
Making music.
New album?
Eventually, I hope so. If we're alive, if we're in good shape, if we're on the same page as a band, and if there's a driving creative force, there's gonna be a new album, but not next year because it's way too early. Plus, we started booking Behemoth around summer, so we'll be busy in the summer in Europe. I'm doing a handful of Me and That Man shows. And yeah, just making new music.
I heard you're a coffee lover, am I right?
A big time, yeah.
Have you ever tried Indonesian coffee?
Yeah, even today I was cruising around to find my coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of beans have you ever tried?
I don't remember. I just asked for a coffee and I sip it, and then I'm like, oh.
Is it good?
The one I tried was good, yeah. But I was having problems with finding a coffee spot with oat milk.
With the oatmeal?
Oat milk, yeah.
Oh, it's hot in here?
Huh? Yeah, it was hard.
Oh.
None of those places would hold oat milk, so... and I like that mix, oats and espresso. And then I can say if I'm really liking it or not. But I know that Indonesia is really all about coffee as well, and you are known for that. And also I just wanted to use the occasion to say thank you for bringing me the luwak coffee.
Luwak, you have tried the luwak coffee?
When I was in Bali 10 years ago, I bought myself, and now he brought some high quality luwak coffee, so I'm definitely using that once I'm back home.
It's a poo from the luwak, right?
Yeah, it's all about poo, man.
Nice. So, can you give a message, a shout out to Indonesian guitarists about try to use the ESP guitars?
Don't try. Fucking use them. It's as easy as that. I'm not gonna say that they play themselves, but they are really easy to handle and they're great weapons if you're looking for ultimate heavy metal guitars. Always vote for ESP. BermusikID on 2.